So did you enroll in a Medicare Advantage program and then find out that it wasn't all it was cracked up to be? Hi, I'm Keith Murray with ExpertMedicare.com, and in this video I'm going to show you what your options are for going back to Original Medicare. It's not as hard as you think. Every week we hear from people who are on Medicare Advantage and who want to get out, whether you have some network limitations or the cost turns out to be a lot higher than you were anticipating. Maybe an agent told you that it was a free Medicare plan and it's not free. Just because the premiums are zero on a lot of the plans does not mean that the plan is free. We've covered this in one of the other videos. But if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan and you want to get out, it's not that difficult to do. You do have options to get out. Now, the most obvious one is the Annual Enrollment Period. This runs from October the 15th through December the 7th of each year, and this is when you can go from Original Medicare onto a Medicare Advantage plan, from Medicare Advantage back to Original Medicare. You can change drug plans. There are a lot of options during this time. Now, in order to switch from Medicare Advantage over to Original Medicare during the Annual Enrollment Period, all you have to do is enroll in a drug plan. Once you do that, Medicare is not going to allow you to be on a Medicare Advantage plan that already has drug coverage and then a separate drug plan at the same time. So they will disenroll you from the Medicare Advantage and put you on the Medicare drug plan if that's what you tell them you want to do. And we can do that just by applying for a drug plan with another company, calling Medicare and applying for a drug plan. That will make that switch very easy for you. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that when you go back to Original Medicare, you might want to be sure that you can get a Medicare Supplement plan before you make the change. Now, if you're not in one of your open enrollment or guaranteed issue times with the Medicare Supplement plans, then you will have to go through underwriting. If you've had some major health issues and things that would disqualify you, those are things that we need to check into beforehand to make sure that you would qualify, so that you don't make a change and then you're not able to get a Medicare Supplement. That's very, very important. So give us a call and we can walk through that and let you know what the qualifications are. Now, there are some options that you have that you can move and not have to worry about any underwriting or anything, and I'll get into those in just a minute. So outside of that time period, there's another opportunity. From January the 1st through February the 14th is the Annual Disenrollment Period. During this time, you can disenroll from your Medicare Advantage plan. This does not apply to drug plans, just Medicare Advantage plans. All you have to do is call Medicare. It's the best way to do it, is just to call them. You can also contact your plan provider and tell them as well, but I've found that it's easier just to call Medicare because they can do it all in one shot. Because you're probably going to want to go to a drug plan and they can handle that all in one phone call. But during that time period, all that you have to do is disenroll from your Medicare plan. It'll put you back on Original Medicare. Now, you can't go Medicare Advantage to Medicare Advantage. It's just to go off of the Medicare Advantage plan. That's why they call it the Disenrollment Period. That's very simple to do. Again, let's make sure that you qualify for Medicare Supplement before you do. Now, if you have had your Medicare Advantage for less than a year, on the Medicare and You handbook, now in 2016, which is when this video was recorded, it's on page 103, but it'll be in there somewhere on a different page. During the first 12 months, if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan and you discover you do not like it, you want to go back to Original Medicare, if you left a Medicare Supplement plan to go on to Medicare Advantage, then you can go back to your previous plan. No underwriting, no problems. I just had somebody this happened to. They switched to Medicare Advantage. They found out that they had cancer. They wanted to go back on the Medicare Supplement because of the better coverage, and we were able to put them back in their old plan that they had from years before that. But if you do that within the first 12 months of being on the Advantage plan, you can go back to your previous plan. Now, if you the first time you were eligible for Medicare, you enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan, then you have a 12-month period from there. So if you're turning 65 in, say, March of next year or this year or whatever, you're turning 65 in March, you go on to Medicare Part B for the first time in March, and you enroll in a Medicare Advantage program, then March the 1st is when your clock starts for the 12 months that you can move from there to Original Medicare. Now, if you do that, you do have a guaranteed issue situation that you can still take advantage of. Now, normally the open enrollment lasts for 6 months to go on a Medicare supplement plan, but if you disenroll from Medicare Advantage and it's your first time you just turned 65, like I talked about, just went on Medicare Part B, during that time, during that first 12-month period, you will have a guaranteed issue to go to any supplement plan you want to. So give us a call. We'll shop around and help you find the best plan to go to there. So the last situation that you have that I'm going to cover is if you qualify for a special enrollment period, such as if you have a Medicare Advantage plan and you move to another area and that Medicare Advantage plan is not available in that area, then you can use that special election period to go to a Medicare prescription drug plan. Now, in that situation, there again, this is going to be one that we need to check out the underwriting just to be sure that you would qualify before you make that change. So there again, give me a call. So as I mentioned before, my name is Keith Murray. I'm with expertmedicare.com. My telephone number is on your screen. If you have any questions about this, any confusion, please give me a call. You can go to my website, expertmedicare.com. There's a form that you can just put your email address and put the question that you have. I'll be glad to respond to that. You don't have to give me your phone number. You don't have to give me your name. I know some people aren't comfortable doing that at the very beginning. So just send me a message and I'll answer your questions. Give me a call. I'll answer your questions. That's what we're here for. We've been doing this for over 20 years, working on these Medicare supplement plans with seniors. So please take advantage of the opportunity. Check out some of our other videos. If this was helpful, click that like button. You can also subscribe to the channel. We're constantly doing new videos and teaching you about Medicare and helping you to understand the changes that are coming about from year to year. Those are all things that we cover. So thanks so much for dropping by and watching this video. And as I said, if I can be of any assistance, please let me know how I can best serve you. Have a great day.